Okay, everybody, I'm back with Courtney. She was on, I don't know, a couple months ago, and she talked about how she had licensed. Well, first of all, she had came up with some ideas and showed them to a company, and I think they said no. Didn't they say no at one time?
Yeah, they said no.
And you came back and you resubmitted them to the company, right?
Yep.
And then you got a couple yeses too. Is that right?
Yeah, it was pretty crazy. They said yes for the first idea, and they said, "You have any more ideas?" And I said, "Absolutely." And now they're all licensed.
Well, that's pretty cool. But everybody wants to see a product, right? Because what we like to do is bring people on to explain how they did it, maybe some of the issues and problems. And sometimes they have a product to show and sometimes they don't. We really don't care. But we know everyone that's watching wants to see the product, right? Okay. So you have one of the products now, don't you?
Do.
All right, let's see it. Okay. Now wait a minute. What is that? Wait. That's a piece of wood. How can you license that?
This is called the keyboard desk, and it goes on top of your keyboard for your laptop. And like, for example, if we're on a Skype call, you can just put it over, and then you can have doubles the workspace. There's the benefit right there. You can put a piece of paper on, you can put your coffee on, and you can continue to write while you're on a Skype call.
Now wait a minute. That doesn't look like a very technical invention. That looks like a really simple idea.
It is a simple idea, and it came out way better than I thought. It's made super, super well. It's beautiful, and I'm super excited about it.
Where can we get those? Can you buy them online yet, or is that available online?
Yeah, you can. You can buy them at Dormco. It's called the keyboard desk.
Okay. People are going to be waiting. So let me see. Wait. We got to. Everybody thinks you have to reinvent the wheel. Everybody thinks you have to come up with something complicated. Now you saw a simple solution or a simple problem that you have, and a lot of people have, and you doubled the workspace. And great one-line benefit statement, actually. Okay. And you send it to a company, and they say no. You send it back to them again. They say yes, and now it's on the market?
It's much simpler. You do not need to reinvent the wheel. It's as simple as a piece of wood.
Okay. Is there anything else you want to share with that? Because everybody wants to think it's complicated. They've been listening to, I don't know, maybe Friday night they're watching one of those TV shows, and that seems a little complicated. Or maybe they've been talking with a friend, or maybe even someone in the legal profession that makes it very complicated. But is it or isn't it?
It is extremely simple. As long as you follow the 10 steps, you just stay persistent, you make sure you get done what you need to get done, and it's way simpler than I thought. I went through these 10 steps, and I thought, okay, where's the next 100 steps? But
okay, that
was it, and we have the other products too, and they came out awesome. This is as simple as a piece of fabric, because it's basically a piece of fabric. You can get this out of Dormco too.
So what does that? Wait, what does that do? What does that piece of fabric do?
Good question. This piece of fabric here goes into a chest. So this is basically a chest organizer for dorm products. So you have a couple of pockets here, and some pockets over on this side too, and you can put it in your chest, and you can put little cans of soda or pencils in.
So your whole thing is about expanding and organizing the space, isn't it?
Yep.
Now
I found sleeping dinosaurs, and I took advantage of them.
Now wait a minute. These are for a dorm room. They could be for any room, but they're basically for a dorm room. We were thinking college. Now why? Because you were in college and you were in a dorm room and you needed some space. Is that the reason how you figured that out?
Not exactly. Actually, the dorm industry was the last industry I looked into. First, I went into office and supplies, and there just wasn't a market for these products. So then I went into novelty, and I went into houseware products, and then I thought, well, you could use these in a dorm room, especially in college where there's such minimal space in like classrooms, lecture halls. So I thought maybe they would be interested, and they were interested. The first time just wasn't the best time for them. They said, come back in 6 months. I came back in 6 months, and they were all for it. So my 4 products are in the office space and the dorm space. So you don't need to be in a dorm. I didn't go to, I wasn't in a dorm at all. I've never been in a dorm before. So I really had to take advantage of the micro category and really understand it to know what I'm licensing because I've never been in a dorm. So I had to do a lot of research and market to make sure that my product did fit into that space.
Okay. Courtney, it sounds too simple to be true.
It kind of is.
Okay, so, but okay, let's back up. We have to be very transparent. You were a student of InventRight, of course, and then afterwards, you and I were just talking because we came from the same hometown, basically,
Mm-hmm.
right? And we got the meet in person for breakfast with your family, which was really kind of nice, and hopefully James will find that picture of you and I. But also, you're very passionate about being creative, aren't you? Because I saw you do a lecture one time or a talk, and I was so impressed with your passion about being creative. Okay, so now, what do you do now at IGA, Inventors Groups of America? Let's talk about that for a minute, because I don't know if a lot of people really understand what that is about. So there's a new organization called Inventors Groups of America. We call it IGA. And there's a lot of free stuff to help inventors. Who's giving away free stuff? Why do we do that? Why do you do that? Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, so I'm the managing director of Inventors Groups of America, and I do a lot of their social media and their newsletters, which are free. You can sign up for free, you just put in your information, and you have all of these free resources. Our goal is to connect all of the inventors groups across America to kind of form kind of a group together so they can communicate between each other, understand what's working for one inventors group, what's not working for another. It's kind of a unit, so we teach them how to any kind of resources that we have, licensing, inventing, business, and we give it away for free. And if you become a member, you can get all these resources as well.
And you get a few resources for companies looking for ideas, I think, and also what about the monthly education series? What's that all about? Okay.
So once a month we have an educational webinar series where we bring on guest speakers and they talk about a topic that they are super well involved in and passionate about. Some have written books on it. Some teach classes in it, and it's once a month, and that's also free. You can just sign up and you get some reminders, and you can check it out. And it's we get quite a lot of people too. It's pretty amazing, and the resources in the webinars are astounding every single time.
And everything is free?
Yeah. Kind of crazy, huh?
Courtney, thank you very much. Thank you for being creative. Thank you for using the 10 steps and making it work. And getting beat up a little bit along the way. You got rejected, didn't you? You got beat up.
80 times.
And you still came back to do it.
Persistence, yeah. It's all about persistence and hard work. It does take some time, but it is simple at the end. It really is. Like I said, it's as simple as a piece of fabric and a piece of wood.
Wow. All right, everybody. If you're watching this YouTube interview, congratulations, Courtney. Glad that you came back to show us the products are so simple. And everyone that's listening, you can do this. Educate yourself. Watch this channel and InventRight TV, but also sign up at IGA, and we'll have a link there. Sign up. It's free, and get all that great stuff, and get off the couch and do it. That's what I always tell everybody, right? Okay. All right. Thank you, everybody.